of the Chesapeake Bay is kind of interesting.
Analysis of the most recent satellite image reveals that the island has been broken into sectors, but has no significant structures.
There appear to be some very interesting land formations that are being built up, these curved sections and these circular sections, that don't have an immediate, obvious use. But it seems as if they're not putting any buildings up.
So you would think that if somebody was going to reclaim this land, that there would be something on it, that they would do it for some purpose. But there's nothing. It's just an empty space of land in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay.
The Army's announcement about its activities on the island baffles observers.
Probably the strangest thing was the explanation. The U.S. Army said, well, it's a bird sanctuary. I don't think a lot of people actually buy that story.
This response seems a bit jagged and hard to swallow.
It certainly seems to be a tremendous expense to go to build a wildlife sanctuary. The cost per acre of doing that kind of work has to reach into the tens, perhaps even over $100,000 an acre.
Then, in 2012, an investigative reporter forces the U.S. government to release documents which reveal the Chesapeake Bay's dark history.
Documents are declassified by the U.S. Army and the United States government that show in this area of the Chesapeake Bay, there were experiments on U.S. soldiers, 7,000 of which were subjected to the most bizarre experimentation.
The declassified documents contain information about Edgewood Arsenal, a large military installation 43 miles to the north of the new island. Between 1948 and 1975, it was the center of a secret U.S. Army program dubbed Operation Delirium.
Operation Delirium was a U.S. Department of Defense program to test chemical agents on our own troops and see what happened.
Enlisted volunteers were asked to take part in a carefully controlled test. Each of the volunteers received a minute dose of the psychochemical in coffee.
The sun moves 8 inches every 2 minutes.
Because, of course, they knew, look, these are human
Apparently.
experiments.
Just a small quantity of LSD is sufficient to upset the normal physical and emotional behavior pattern.
That means it's apparent to anyone who has eyes.
The drugs they used range from LSD to tear gas to nerve agents.
Could you imagine if today somebody found out that the U.S. government is involved in
I mean, the Earth does.
defending their nation,
Earth moves
that they're actually
about
using
8
them
inches
for
every
chemical
2 minutes.
experimentation?
The agent produced the
Above sea level.
The eyes, nose, throat, and lungs, heavy labored breathing, and searing chest pain.
The Chesapeake Bay Island raises fears that the U.S. military is once again experimenting on its own troops.
We do know
Goodbye.
that today the U.S. government